first of all, let's start with this is that her podcast, we didn't talk about this last week. We have to talk about it now. She said on her podcast to Harry, like, hey, guess what? Guess who called? I was invited to BravoCon. And Harry's like, what? What? And she said, yeah, like, why was I invited? It's funny, like, out of the blue. I'm not on the show. Now, in Bravo's defense, Lisa Rinna, they do invite housewives that are not on the show. Sorry if that's making noise. I'm just sipping my really large Starbucks coffee. Non-sponsored ad. Starbucks was a client at one point years ago. Maybe they'll be a client again. Um, but like, why am I invited now? And Harry said, well, because you're a hot property, babe. And they would love to say, Lisa Rinna is going to be at BravoCon. Yes, that's it. I agree with you, Harry. And yeah, they do want to say that. And Lisa's like, okay. And Harry's like, well, what did you say? And Lisa's like, well, I said no, no, thank you. So she was invited to BravoCon. And that's where it's like, this is how you do post Housewives. Imagine Vicky Gunvalson saying, no, thank you, not interested, not coming to BravoCon. I mean, you haven't had me on the damn show. I'm the OG of the OC. You can't put me on the show and give me, the $1 million a year, but you want me to come to BravoCon for $5,000 a day and haul my ass around some convention center in Las Vegas? No, thanks. I'm busy. I mean, I make more than $5,000 a day selling Kodo insurance, so screw you. Now, I know she probably doesn't. So, but this to me is how you do it. So Lisa's like, you know, no thank you. No thanks. No thanks. Not interested. It's giving them the middle finger, and I love it. Lisa Rinna has reinvented herself as a fashion icon. She has her new book coming out. You better believe I'm going to talk about it. Let's put some respect on the name. You guys hate her. You hate her. But for me, she had that career before. No, she's not Meryl Streep, but she hustled. Taylor McBride, honey, you will always be my Taylor McBride. Melrose Place, the best fucking show. You want to know why I go to all these conventions? Sorry, I'll go to any convention that Heather Locklear is at. La Locklear, La Rinna, amazing, iconic, and saying no to BravoCon. Good for you, Lisa Rinna. I loved it. Then she told a story about how, I don't know if anyone knows this, but years ago, before I walked on stage, Erica said, I think they're going to boo you. And Lisa was like, what? And then she walked out on stage and she got booed. Way, Erica Jane, to have your finger on the pulse. Then also in the episode, she talked to Harry on the podcast that she was at Alexia's wedding. We saw Teodoro, Miss Teddy, we saw Erica, we saw Dorit, we saw Sutton, and we saw Lisa Rinna. The Fox Force 5 was reunited. Sutton, I am sorry, you're not in the Fox Force 5. We all know that that is Erica, Dorit, Kyle, Teddy, and Lisa Rinna. And so Lisa was going to the wedding. She admitted that Alexia invited her herself. Alexia grew up with Delilah Bell and Amelia Gray. And so Alexia reached out to her and she said, sure, I'll go to that. Sure enough, before the wedding, this happened last week, guys. We didn't talk about it. Let me talk about it now. So I'm really like excited by this story. God, I haven't been this excited in a really long time. So before the wedding, a text comes in from a producer. Could you imagine Teddy Mellencamp saying, oh, please don't film me. Teddy loves being in every scene. And why would you ever say yes? You used to get paid. Lisa Rinna used to get paid. Now they just want to film her for free? Are you kidding me? Listen, I told Sarah at the beginning of this year, 2025, I'm not doing shit for free. And let me tell you something, I stuck to it. You want me to go here and do this? I mean, all these sexy things. You want to use my clip on the Salt Lake Housewives from my interview with Sean? No, you're not going to. How much and when is the check coming? Thank you, by the way. I did get the check. I'm not doing shit for free anymore. So I love it where Lisa's like, okay, so there's a text from a producer. She's telling this story to Harry. And by the way, you guys shouldn't do something for free either in your careers. Fuck that. You go to sleep for free, you go out to eat for free, you do fun social things for free. Could you imagine? Put yourself in Lisa's shoes. Imagine if your old boss wanted you to come back on a Saturday and just like hang out at the office and maybe make a few calls. What? No, thank you. So Lisa told Harry she got a little text message saying, "Call me," from one of the producers. So she went on to say that the producer told her, "We're going to film a little bit at the wedding." Okay, so it's going to be on the new season of RHOBH, guys. We know that now. And he said, "Can we film you?" And she continued and said, "I didn't think you were filming at the wedding." And, no, you can't film me. From there, she mentioned the producer told her she'd have to sign a release. Okay, we all know how that works. And she went on, "But I'll be there and you can film around me." So that's when she went on to say that, Alexia invited her. She said she's going and supporting without being filmed because she thinks it's important to support and blah, blah. And she said, "You're going to have to blurt me out." Now, saying no to BravoCon and telling them you can film all you want, but if you put my picture, put me on the damn screen, I'm going to sue your ass and you can blur me out. That is such a fuck you. And she didn't say, "I'm going to sue you," but she's not going to sign the release. So if they use her likeliness, she could sue. So they're going to have to blur her out. So if you see someone blurred out on this episode, it's Lisa Rinna. I love it. She said it was not mentioned that she was going to be filmed, like when she got the invitation. I love it. I guess I just went on a fucking rant, but I'm sorry. And God, that lasted a long time. But I really love it. Good for you, Lisa. This is how you do life after Housewives. That is how you do it. I mean, I'm all for playing the game, but to sit around for year and year and be promised, "Oh, maybe we'll use you in the future on what? There's no more girls' trip." Uh, hi, Jonathan Anton. Hi, Patty Stanger. Hi. Well, they did use Rachel Zoe, so what the fuck do I know? But at some point, you just got to do it for yourself. You look at Bethany, and I know some of you hate her too. She's so happy these days because she's controlling the narrative. It's kind of why I love my job. I can open my mouth and say any fucking thing I want. I mean, my job depends on Bravo? Not at all. My job depends on A, my advertisers, and B, all of you wonderful people who are listening. My job depends 0% on Bravo. They have given me shit on a fucking stick. So I love stories like this. I'm very grateful for all of you ropers who I guess are not sick of me yet. So I love y'all for that. That's who my job depends on. Anyone want a cup of coffee? Coffee's on me. Come to New York, come to wherever. I'm heading to LA, God help me. Anyway, it's really hot out in the world again. I'm sick of it. I want the cold. Teresa, Teresa, Teresa. Um, Teresa has kind of just fucked up her chances of it's over. She has